Maybe when people are mean to you.
When people are mean to you? Well, what about if you get scared and you do something bad and you are trying to hide it from people? Is that a way that your light can go out? Yeah? What if you tell a lie or sin? That's a really good, that's a way that your light will go out. But just like the campfire, your light for Jesus can come back too. Any ideas about how that can happen? How? Being good. Mm-hmm. Anyone else? What?
Tell the truth.
Tell the truth. It's a good one. Well, we can come to church and we can worship God and we can pray and we can read our Bible, and sometimes, like the 7th and 8th graders did, we can memorize parts of our Bible. So, just like the campfire, even though that light can go out, it can always be relit. Let us bow our heads and pray. Dear Lord, thank you for giving us light so that we can always shine for you. Please help us to always keep that light shining and to never let it go out. Amen.
All right, and as our children return to our seats, let us greet one another and tell each other about campfire stories.
A member of a certain church, who previously had been attending services regularly, stopped going. No one knew what the difficulty was, and there were many who sought after the person. However, nothing anyone said or did would move the member to return to his church home.
I'm tired of getting up on Sunday mornings to go to church. I work all week long, and I need a day of rest.
The day of rest is important, isn't it?
You bet it is. I need a day to just relax, read the paper, watch sports, hang out with friends, and Sunday is the only day to do that.
The Sabbath has been given to you for rest. That is true.
Yeah, that's right. A day of rest. A day for me and only me.
You see it as a day for merely selfish pursuits? A day for just you to do for yourself without being honoring to God?
Well, when do I get to do things just for me? Especially when you even said, love thy neighbor as thyself. When do I get to love myself?
Maybe you consider that first commandment first, where you put God before anything else.
A reading from Luke, chapter 12, verses 22 through 38. He said to his disciples, "Therefore I tell you, do not worry about your life, what you will eat, or about your body, what you will wear. For life is more than food, and the body more than clothing. Consider the ravens. They neither sow nor reap. They have neither storehouse nor barn, and yet God feeds them. Of how much more value are you than birds? And any of you, by worrying, add a single hour to your span of life? If then you are not able to do so small a thing as that, why do you worry about the rest? Consider the lilies, how they grow. They neither toil nor spin. Yet I tell you, even Solomon in all his glory was not clothed like one of these. But if God so clothes the grass of the field, which is alive today and tomorrow, is thrown into the oven, how much more will he clothe you, you of little faith? And do not keep striving for what you are to eat and what you are to drink, and do not keep worrying. For it is the nations of the world that strive after all these things, and your Father knows that you need them. Instead, strive for his kingdom, and these things will be given to you as well. Do not be afraid, little flock, for it is your Father's good pleasure to see you to the kingdom. Sell your possessions and give alms. Make purses for yourselves that do not wear out, an unfailing treasure in heaven, where no thief comes near and no moth destroys. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. Be dressed for action and have your lamps lit. Be like those who are waiting for their master to return from the wedding banquet, so that they may open the door for him as soon as he comes and knocks. Blessed are those slaves whom the master finds alert when he comes. Truly I tell you, he will fasten his belt and have them sit down to eat, and he will come and serve them. If he comes during the middle of the night or near dawn and finds them so, blessed are those slaves.